In a vast universe where great beings reign over levels of power beyond human imagination, a fictional battle between the Worldbreaker Hulk and the Celestials has become the center of heated debate. Picture the scene: a distant planet torn apart by violent earthquakes, the sky ablaze with blinding energy, and the air shaken by thunderous roars. At the center of the chaos is the Worldbreaker Hulk, a colossal being with glowing green skin, muscles rippling like living mountains, eyes burning with unbridled fury. Facing him are the Celestials, towering cosmic beings shaped like living metal statues, their every step shaking the air, the light from their armor shining like stars. This confrontation is not just a battle of physical strength, but also a clash between levels of power that far exceed the limits of mortal intelligence. Worldbreaker Hulk, also known as the Hulk Destroying Worlds, is the embodiment of raw power and unstoppable rage. He appears in the pages of Marvel Comics, most notably in Greg Pak's World War Hulk storyline and the Incredible Hulk's 634 special, The Heart of a Monster. Imagine him towering over a desolate landscape, the ground cracking under the weight of his every step, his breath burning like a furnace, and each punch sending shockwaves that can flatten entire continents. In the dark dimension of Umar, a mystical realm where reality is warped, the Hulk has demonstrated incredible planetary strength. He can lift mountains, tear the Earth's crust, and create energy blasts that can destroy a medium-sized planet. His every move was a symphony of destruction, with explosions echoing like war drums, and the light from his body shining like a beacon in the cosmic darkness. However, as incredible as Worldbreaker Hulk's power is, he's still a planetary entity in the Marvel Universe's hierarchy of power. To put it in perspective, imagine a power scale where entities are ranked based on their destructive power and impact. At the lowest level, we have street-level entities, like powerful warriors in crowded cities, capable of destroying skyscrapers with a single blow. One step higher are city-level entities, capable of reducing entire metropolises to rubble in minutes. Next up are nation-level entities, whose power is enough to wipe out entire countries and shatter civilizations with devastating waves of energy. At the planetary level, like Worldbreaker Hulk, entities can destroy entire planets, shaking the crust and turning the surface into a wasteland. Beyond that is the solar system level, where entities can destroy entire star systems with massive energy blasts. At the galactic level, the power is enough to wipe out billions of stars and planets in a galaxy. At the cosmic level, entities manipulate space and time, reshaping reality at will. At the multiverse level, power transcends the boundaries of parallel universes, creating or destroying countless realities. Finally, at the pinnacle are the divine entities, supreme deities who stand outside all laws of the universe. Worldbreaker Hulk, though powerful enough to make the planet tremble, is still only planetary. He is a living volcano, each punch of his like a meteorite impact, but compared to the Celestials, he is a tiny speck of light in the vast universe. The Celestials, ancient cosmic beings, are the embodiment of power beyond the limits of imagination. Imagine a group of metal giants, each thousands of miles tall, towering over space, with armor that glitters like constellations and eyes that glow like supernovas. Their every move shakes space, sending ripples of energy that ripple across millions of light years. They are not just warriors, but architects of the universe, beings who shape the life and death of galaxies. In the ultimate storyline of the Marvel Universe, the Celestials are revealed to be beings who rebelled against the first sky, a supreme being who created the first universe. Picture the scene: a primordial universe where space is a chaotic ocean of energy and matter. The first sky, a vast being of indefinable form, created the Celestials as the builders of reality. But the Celestials, with intelligence and power beyond all limits, turned against their creator. Their rebellion was not just a battle, but an event that shook the very foundations of reality. The first universe was torn apart, its fragments forming the first multiverse, an endless web of parallel realities, each with a different version of existence. The Celestials, then, were tasked with maintaining order in the multiverse, ensuring that the flow of space and time did not fall into chaos. They were not mere warriors, but guardians, beings who stood at the pinnacle of power, manipulating the laws of physics like an artist painting on the canvas of reality. Compared to Worldbreaker Hulk, the power of the Celestials is on a whole other level. Imagine a volcano exploding, destroying everything within 100 miles, compared to a supernova, that wipes out billions of stars in the blink of an eye. Worldbreaker Hulk can shake a planet, but the Celestials can restructure entire galaxies, reshaping the very fabric of space and time. In a fictional battle, the image would be a dramatic contrast. Hulk, his body glowing with gamma energy, slamming into the Celestials with powerful punches, each blow creating explosions like a meteorite impact. But the Celestials, with the calm of immortal beings, only need a wave of their hand to create a wave of energy strong enough to wipe out an entire solar system. Their armor glistened under the starlight, and each of their strikes was a symphony of destruction, with brilliant beams of light cutting through space like cosmic blades. To better understand this disparity, let's take a closer look at the power levels. Worldbreaker Hulk, as mentioned, has the ability to destroy a planet. In Incredible Hulk's number 634, he fought in the dark dimension of Umar, a place where reality is warped, and his power was pushed to its limits. He could create earthquakes enough to rip apart the Earth's crust, and he could release gamma energy blasts that could incinerate everything in sight. But the Celestials, as guardians of the multiverse, operate on a multiversal level. They can manipulate dimensions, restructure reality, and even create or destroy parallel universes. In the Ultimates, they demonstrated the ability to reshape the flow of time, creating new realities to maintain order in the multiverse. Their powers are not only physical, but also metaphysical, transcending all limits of space, time, and matter. Worldbreaker Hulk stood on a desolate planet, surrounded by erupting volcanoes, the sky ablaze with crimson clouds. He roared, the roar reverberating through space, shaking the distant stars. Facing him was a Celestial, towering like a cosmic mountain, his armor glittering like the light of a million stars, his eyes glowing a brilliant white. With a slight movement, the Celestial raised his hand, and a blast of cosmic energy exploded, tearing through space and time. The planet beneath Hulk's feet shattered into cosmic dust, and he was swept up in an irresistible energy vortex. Though Hulk's power was undeniable, he was but a small flame compared to the eternal fire of the Celestials. Worldbreaker Hulk is an incredible being, a symbol of raw power and unstoppable destruction. But when faced with the Celestials, beings who stand at the pinnacle of cosmic power, he is a mere grain of sand in the endless desert of reality. The Celestials, with their multiversal power and role as guardians of existence, far exceed any limits the Hulk can reach. Their battle is not just a physical confrontation, but a testament to the disparity between the power of a planet and the power of an entire multiverse. In the vast universe of Marvel, the Celestials are immortal stars, while the Worldbreaker Hulk, though powerful, is but a brief flame burning in eternal darkness. Worldbreaker Hulk, is an incredible being, a symbol of raw power and unstoppable destruction. But when faced with the Celestials, beings who stand at the pinnacle of cosmic power, he is a mere grain of sand in the endless desert of reality. The Celestials, with their multiversal power and role as guardians of existence, far exceed any limits the Hulk can reach. Their battle is not just a physical confrontation, but a testament to the disparity between the power of a planet and the power of an entire multiverse. In the vast universe of Marvel, the Celestials are immortal stars, while the Worldbreaker Hulk, though powerful, is but a brief flame burning in eternal darkness. The arrival of the Avengers from Earth, the heroes may try to intervene. Imagine Iron Man flying in with his red armor reflecting the light from the stars, followed by Thor with his hammer Mjolnir flashing like lightning. They watch as the Hulk is overwhelmed by the Celestials and try to assist by firing energy blasts from their weapons. Thor swings his hammer, creating a storm of lightning like a white web of light, but the Celestials just wave their hands, dispersing the attacks like mist before the wind. The Hulk, aware of their presence, may roar in warning, as if knowing that his power is not enough, and that they are only complicating the situation. The scene creates a picture of chaos, with the lights from the attacks sparkling across space like a cosmic fireworks display. Another perspective is from the perspective of other Celestials, fellow beings who may step in to maintain order. Imagine a group of Celestials gathered, each tall and armored, some glowing blue, some glowing red, standing in a circle around the battle. They do not attack directly, but instead release beams of energy to support their fellows, forming a network of light like a cosmic net surrounding the Hulk and blocking any escape. The Hulk, with planetary power, tries to break the net, each punch creating a mini supernova explosion. but the net only shakes slightly as if reality is being reinforced by their power. The participation of other celestials emphasizes that they are not individual entities, but a collective, representing the balance of the multiverse. Imagine the climactic moment when the Hulk, in desperation, tries to reach a new limit of power. His body swells. Gamma energy explodes like a giant fire, illuminating the space. He lunged at the Celestial himself, the final blow creating an explosion enough to shake a nearby solar system. But the Celestial, calm as ever, merely raised her hand, creating a small black hole that consumed the energy, like a hole in reality that sucked in everything. Other entities watched, the Watcher took notes, Eternity maintained time, and Galactus waited to absorb the excess. The scene was a symphony of power, with light and dark blending together, creating a vivid picture of the disparity of power. This confrontation, with the participation of other entities, is a testament to the complexity of the Marvel Universe, where every event is connected. World-breaker Hulk, powerful as he is only a small part of the larger picture, while the Celestials represent the foundation of reality. Imagine the universe as a fabric woven of energy and time, with the Hulk as a small tear, and the Celestials as the weavers who fix things. This battle is not just about destruction, but also a lesson in order and chaos.